Hello students, how are you? So students, in last class what we have done? We have done our numbers up to 9999. It means 9999. We have completed the chapter. Is it students? Okay. So I hope all of you have completed all your work and even you have practiced also. Okay. So today we are going to start our new chapter, that is book number 1, chapter number 2. Okay, so all of you record your book number 1, chapter number 2, page number 24. See here, what is the name of the chapter? An introduction to Roman numerals. Okay, so here you see, I hope all of you know something about Roman numerals. Is it students? Okay, so today we are going to start our chapter. Okay, so all of you put your fingers on your book and whatever I am reading, you read with me. Okay. See, Roman numerals and Hindu-Arabic numerals. Okay. So, in history, we have read about the great Roman Empire. Hundreds of years ago, the Romans used symbols different from our Hindu-Arabic symbols called Roman numerals. So, what is Roman numerals? In a history, we have read about great Roman Empire. Okay. So, hundreds of years ago, the Roman used to use some symbols. Okay, different symbols they used to use from our Hindu-Arabic symbols. So, that symbols are called Roman numerals. Okay, so that symbols are called Roman numerals. But nowadays, Roman numerals are not used in calculations. But nowadays, what we use in calculation, we use numeral numbers, no, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all this number we use. That is called Hindu-Arabic number. Okay, so nowadays we don't use Roman numerals, we use only Hindu-Arabic numerals. Okay, but we still find them in clocks, calendars, etc. But we still find them in a clocks and calendars and etc. Like here you see, this is the picture of a clock. Did you see the picture? So in this picture you see those numbers. These numbers are called Roman numbers. Okay students. Here you see the calendar. In calendar you see they are also given some Roman numbers. All those dates are also mentioned in a Roman numbers. Okay. But most of the calendar you will find Hindu-Arabic numbers. Is it students? Okay. So I hope these things it is clear to you. Now come to the next topic. Okay students. Roman numerals. You see, they are given Roman numerals. In the Roman numeral system, there are 7 basic symbols. Okay, there are how many basic symbols? 7 basic symbols. Okay, in Roman numerals, there are 7 basic symbols. That is I, V, X, L, C, D, and M. Okay, so these are 7 basic symbols of what? Of Roman numerals. Okay, students. Of Roman numerals. Now, next, these Hindu-Arabic numerals. Just now we have learned about Roman numerals, but now this is the topic of Hindu-Arabic numerals. Okay. Now, you see here, this is given I. So, I means according to Hindu-Arabic numerals, I means 1. Okay. V. V means 5. Okay. X. X means 10. Okay. L means 50. C means 100. D means 500. And M means 1000. Is it clear students? So these are 7 basic symbols of Roman numerals. Okay. Now come to the next topic. That is Hindu-Arabic numerals. Here you see in Hindu-Arabic system there are 10 basic symbols or digits. There are how many basic symbols students? 10 basic symbols. Okay. What are these? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay. So all these are 10 basic symbols of Hindu-Arabic numerals. Is it clear students? So don't get confused. Roman numerals there are 7 basic symbols and in Hindu-Arabic numerals there are 10 basic symbols. Okay. Now come to the next page. Here you see Roman numerals with corresponding Hindu-Arabic numerals. So here is a chart given. Okay, there is a given one chart and there are written Roman numerals and Hindu-Arabic numerals. So just now I have told about this all these numbers. Okay, I am repeating it again. So here you see Roman numerals. Roman numerals here given I, but according to Hindu-Arabic numerals it is 1. Here given 5. So 5 according to Hindu Arabic numerals it is 5. Okay. Here is given V. It means 5. Here is given X. It means 10. Then L. It means 50. C. It means 100. D. It means 500. And M means 1000. Okay students. So these things are very important. Okay. So these things you keep in your mind. Okay. So students, now here all of you see there is a box. Okay. So in this box what is written? These are important. Okay. This is things to remember. In the Roman numeral system there is no symbol for 0. For 0 there is no symbol. Okay. The number 2, the symbol V is never repeated. V means 5. Okay. It is never repeated. Okay. Number 3, a symbol cannot be repeated more than 3 times. This is very important, that a symbol cannot be repeated more than 3 times. When you are going to read, when we are going to write about Roman numerals, then I will tell you about this. Okay. So a symbol cannot be repeated more than 3 times. Okay. Now number 4 given, the symbol I can be subtracted from V and X only. I means 1, V means 5 and X means 10. Okay. So this I means 1 will be only subtracted from 5 and only 10. Okay. So these are the 4 things. These are very important to remember. Okay. So students, now I am going to show you how to write Roman numbers. Okay. So Roman numbers are those numbers where you don't have any place value. Okay. Like you have learned about place value in the numeral numbers, but in this Roman numbers there are not having any place value. Okay. So I will show you how to write. Now here you see this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 10. Okay. So here you see 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Just now I have told you about that a symbol cannot be repeated more than 3 times. Okay. So here you see this 3. So this 3, this I has repeated how many times? 3 times. Okay. 1 is 1. Then 2, it has repeated 2 times. Then it is repeated 3 times. Then when we have written 4, have we written about this? We can write this 4 in this way also. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can write now. But this is a wrong method. Okay. What we will do? We have written 4 like I and V. Suppose here I have written 5. V. Okay. This is 5. So the Roman numbers is all about addition and subtraction. Okay. The Roman numbers is all about addition and subtraction. Whenever we put one number before this 5, it will be subtracted. Okay. Like I have written here I. This 1. According to Hindu Arabic numerals, I means what? 1. Okay. I means 1 and V means 5. So as this 5 is greater than 1, so what we will do? We will subtract the number. Okay. 5 minus 1. So 5 minus 1 is how much? 4. Okay. 5 minus 1 is how much? 4. But when we will write this V after this one digit, like this I means 1. So this 5 means what? 5. Sorry, V means what? 5. And this will be plus. Plus 1 will be 6. Okay. Is it clear, students? Means whenever we write any number before 5, it will be subtracted. And whenever we are writing any number after 5, it means it will be added. Okay. Now here you see, after writing 3, we have not repeated the number because it cannot be repeated. Okay. Like here you see 6, 7 and 8. So here you see 1 time it repeated, 2 times it is repeated and 3 times. But we have not repeated here. Okay. What we have written? We have written 9. So here now again you come to 4. How we have written 4? At first 1, 2, 3. As this cannot be repeated, what we will do? After 3 we have to take the larger number. So after 3, what is the larger number? It is V, means 5. So we have taken 5 and we have written I here before the digit. Okay, so it means 4. Then we have taken V means 5. Then V and we have to write 6. So 5 plus 1 will be 6. So I have written this. Then 7. So 5 plus 2 will be 7. Then 8. 5 plus 3. 1, 2, 3. Then 8. Now this again 3 cannot be repeated. So what we will do? We will take the larger number. So what is the larger number? It will be 10. Okay. Now if we will take 10. Suppose here I have written, you see, here I have written 10. Okay. So here I have written 10. So you will write I here, means 1 is here. So now you subtract 10 minus 1. What it comes? 9. Means what I have written? 10 before is there 1. So it means 9. Okay. Then after 9 it will be 10. Is it clear, students? Is it clear? What is there? Only just whatever the number we will write, it will be, if before number, then it will be subtracted, and if after, it will be added. Okay, students? Now I hope all of you have understood how to write 1 to 10. Now I will show you 10. Okay, 10, it means 1x. 20, it means 2x. Okay, 30, it means 3x. Okay, 40. But as you know that x we cannot repeat any number in a more than 3 times. Okay, so here you see triple x, but now we cannot write more x. Like 40 is there, we can write 1, 2, 3, 4. If we'll write in this way, so this method will be wrong. Okay, so here what we will do, 40, we have to take the larger number, so we have to take 50. Okay, so 50 means what? L. 50 means L, and we will write this L means 50. So 50 minus 10, like you see here written L. Okay, so this is 10. X means 10. So 50 minus 10 will be how much, students? 50 minus 10 will be 40. So we have written X before L. Okay, X before L. So it means what? 40. Now 50 means L. Okay, then 60. 60 means L, and X means 50 plus 10. 60. Then 70. L, X, X means 50 plus 20 means 70. 80. Then L, X plus X plus X means 50 plus 30 means 80. Then 90. Now 90, you see again this X is completed 3 times. Now we cannot repeat it. Then what we will do? We will take the larger number, 100. So 100 means what, students? 100 means C. Okay, 100 means C. 100 means C. So now we will write X. So X means 10. 100 minus 10 is how much? 90. So XC. And we will write 100. So 100 means what? C. Is it clear, students? So this is 10 to 100. This is 10 to 100. Okay, this is 10 to 100. This is 1 to 10. Okay, now if I will tell you, write, suppose I will give you number, Hindu Arabic number, it is 36. Okay, now you have to write in a Roman numbers. So 36. Now here you can easily find what is 30. You see 30 means 666. So we will write triple X. Okay, this means 30, and 6 we have to find out. So 6 means what? V and I, it means 6. So this is 36. Okay, now if I will tell you, write 45. So 40, you see what is given here? X and L. So X and L, it means 40. And 5. 5 means V. Okay, this is 45. If I will tell you, write 52. So 50 means what, students, here? 50 means L. So I will write here L. And 2 means I and I. It means 52. Is it clear, students? Is it clear? I hope all the students understood. Is it clear to you? Just don't make it confused. You see, here is 1 to 10. I have teach you how to write 1 to 10. This is 5. This is 5, means whenever we write the number, if the number will be before V, means before 5, it will be subtracted, and if the number will be after V, it means it will be added. Okay, is it clear? Then this is 10 to 100. 10 to 100. How to write 10 to 100 I have shown you. Okay students, and this is about how to write. I hope all the student has understood. Okay, thank you.